Coachinginsession. Better late than never for you and me.
All right, welcome back to Coachinginsession. I believe this mic is on. Let's figure out which mic is working. Is this mic the one that's on? Yes, this is the one. So let's get down to business, right? Let's get down to what we're going to be talking about, and that's going to be what workout is going to be best for you. If you are struggling with finding a workout that is the right fit, then look no more, right? Today we're going to be covering different types of workouts, whether it be like a what do you call it, CrossFit. You have your HIIT workouts, you have bodybuilding workouts. So we're going to be talking about those types of workouts and what I do and what maybe you could be doing. And if you haven't and you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things that videos like. And without further ado, let's get into the workshop today. So, the workshop today is going to be about workouts, right? We are going to be talking about different types of workouts to figure out our workout. So, we're going to ignore all of these types of workouts and just focus on one, right? The one we like, because you should enjoy your workout. If you're not enjoying your workout, something is wrong because you should be enjoying the workout you're doing. So, what I do is I go to the gym 5 times a week, at least an hour at a time, right? Some workouts are for 45 minutes. Some might skim over the 60-minute mark, but that would only be for biceps and triceps. But I can typically get everything done before an hour. So I'm not spending my whole life in the gym. And that's what people don't want. They don't want to spend their whole day in the gym. So they figure out a quick workout. And there's some people who will spend an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours in the gym, but they only go 3 times a week. All right. So I used to do that. I didn't like that, but it's going to be up to you. Right. So I do incorporate warm ups into my workouts. And I'm going to be explaining that a little bit in more detail. And then I do 3 sets after the warm up. And then I do some cardio. And we will be talking about cardio. Now, quick tip before we begin. If you want to work out, okay, if you're working out a major muscle group, be it chest, shoulders, legs, understand that your body needs to recover after a workout, okay? If you are working out legs, you're going to hit a point where your muscles become fatigued and they're not going to grow because they can't repair quick enough. So, yeah, you might want to do a day of back, take a break, and then do back again if you're looking in the mirror and aesthetically your back is not where it needs to be. But the rule is to give your muscles a break, all right? At least 3 days if you can. So, let's move on to the next one. So, we're going to get straight into the workouts, right? No fluff today. Back. Now, the back workout, the back day, is actually going to be your most beneficial day, right? You have a strong back, it's going to touch different realms of your new personal records, right? You have a strong back, you're going to be able to bench a little bit more. You have a strong back, you're going to be able to squat a little bit more. You have a strong back, you're going to have better posture. So, all of those things play a role into if you're going to have a good overall workout for the week. Back day. And these workouts are in no particular order, right? So, if you wanted to do chest day on Monday, go for it, right? And there's a whole movement for International Chest Day, and Monday is supposed to be chest day. Well, for me, I switched it up. And I'm going to tell you why I switched that up too, because there's a lot of upper body workout. right? And there's some people who do legs twice a week. So they'll do legs maybe on Tuesday and then again on Friday or Saturday. Okay. So that's a possibility. You can do that. But for me, I go 5 days a week, and those are the five major muscle groups that I put into those 5 days. So if I did do an extra day, like a sixth or seventh day, then I would want to incorporate more cardio. So then that would be on the realm or the basis of lower body, more legs. So when we are looking at back, right, I do warm up with my pull ups, and then we get into the weights, right? And for me, when I start my weights, I do another warm up on top of my pull up warm up. And the warm up consists of a certain number. So I do 12 reps, then I do 10 reps, then I do 8 reps, and then I start the real weight. Okay. And the reason why I do that is to mitigate any chance of me getting injured. Okay. So if I didn't stretch well enough, if I was thinking that the weight wasn't heavy or something and then I get hurt, that is going to set me back. So I always incorporate a workout or a warm up before I begin any major muscle group. So for the back, the first warm up is pull ups, and then I do a warm up for the first exercise. So then after I do my barbell rows, after that warm up is done, I go straight into my 3 sets of 4 to 6 for all the rest. And now you might say, oh, you're missing some things there. This is not the whole workout, right? This is not going to be your whole back day. And the reason why is because you're going to prefer different things. Because if I said, okay, we're going to do CrossFit or we're going to do American Ninja, guess what? You're going to say, you know, I don't like CrossFit. I don't like American Ninja. I don't like Max OT. I don't like a certain type of workout. And then you're not going to be able to do that workout because you're not going to want to do the workout. So for me, what I do for my clients is I create personal workouts for them. I ask what they like, what they don't like, and I incorporate what they like. Now, maybe what they like is too easy. So then I do incorporate some things they don't like, but they're in the same realm of things they like. So different types of rows, of course, but then we get down to the bottom, deadlifts and front squats. Okay, well, some people will do deadlifts and front squats on leg day, right? So pay attention to where this day is. So if my back day is number one, then that means leg day can't be tomorrow because I already worked out some legs. So chest day. International chest day is going to be typically on Monday, right? That's when the benches at the gym are going to be busy. That's when you're going to feel the most motivated because you're typically coming fresh from having Sunday off. And now it's time for chest day. And that's important, right? You want to have a nice chest. But people believe in order to have a nice chest, they just have to do chest, chest, chest. But actually, plays a important role into you having a strong or a nice looking chest. So back day is actually very important. And that's why I do back before chest. And of course, we have our typical suspects on chest day. We have our bench press, incline press, decline press, whether that be with a barbell or dumbbell, doesn't matter. But you need to alternate. And by alternate, I mean two forms. So if you do a barbell press and you're using, just a bench for your initial warm up and then going into the workout, then you go to incline bench, but you're doing barbells again. You want to mix it up a little bit and try to get some dumbbells in there. So maybe for your decline bench, you get a you get a set of dumbbells and you do that. And then maybe the following week, if you wanted to have bench first again, because a lot of people like to have bench first so they're not fatigued or tired so they can feel strong. And you can do dumbbells here. And then maybe barbell again, then dumbbells or barbell here. And you switch it up. And here's what people don't do, they don't put incline first, or they won't put decline first. They want bench first. They want a bench. That's their number one priority. And that's fine, right? You're going to get good gains from just doing bench first and incline next or decline after. But we need to be able to shock our muscles. We need to be able to shock our mind. And the way we do that is by making sure we don't keep the workouts the same. So if you can create an A workout, B workout, C workout, where you have things in a little bit different order. And that's important. And that's something I also do for my clients. I make sure that they are having different types of workouts. So if they're doing workout A this week, next week they're going to be doing workout B. And then in the third week, they'll have an option to do C or A or B again. And that's how we get it done. And of course, regular suspects, cable flies, butterfly press, etc. Right? So there's a bunch of other chest exercises that you can choose from, but you pick the ones you like, right? You're not going to go to the grocery store and buy things you don't like. So why go to the gym and do exercises you don't like? Now, I understand for leg day, lower body, you might not want to do some hack squats or some deadlifts or leg press or squats. I understand. Leg day, it's like uh, it's like the thorn in my side. When it comes, I'm like, ooh, I gotta do leg day. But it has to be done, right? You have to remain proportionate, or at least as proportionate as possible. So you can see here we have deadlifts again, but we don't have the front squats, similar to what we did for the back. But if you do deadlifts, this is going to be like on a Wednesday, right? So back was on Monday, chest was on Tuesday, and leg day is on Wednesday. And of course, these days are flexible with your schedule and the way you want to do them. And these exercises are also flexible in your schedule. Now, of course, like things like leg curls and leg extensions, you do want to kind of wait to do those toward the end, because you want to push yourself in your squats, maybe in your leg press, hack squats, deadlifts. Because the leg press or the leg curls and leg extension, typically easier. Okay. And depending how much weight you put in your leg press, typically pretty easy too. But I still mix it up. I will say I'm going to do some squats and then I do some squats. And that's fine. I say I'm going to do leg press first and I do leg press first. I think there was a time when I did leg curls first, so just what I wanted to do. But I got the whole workout in. And if you're looking for a nice heart pump in between sets, add some jumping lunges in. Okay? So, jumping lunges in between your squats, holy moly, talk about a heart attack. You're going to be burning some fat. You're going to be burning whatever you don't want on your body. You're going to be dripping in sweat just by adding something in between your sets. Very important, right? It's a skill. It's something I utilize when I want to push myself a little bit more. And I know I have more fuel in the tank than I'm going to burn with a typical workout. So let's go back one. Shoulder day. So, shoulder day, I keep it away from chest, right? So, you can do chest, shoulder, but shoulders are actually a big proponent in your chess game too, right? So everything kind of plays a role. So except your legs on chest day, or they shouldn't. So your shoulders are going to be important when you are benching, right? Whether it be incline, decline, or regular bench. But the shoulders are a muscle that gets fatigued very quickly. So that means if you start to do some shoulder presses, whether with dumbbells or barbells, you're going to feel that burn a lot sooner, a lot quicker, because shoulders are just a type of muscle that fatigues quicker. Now, of course, can you train your shoulders to withstand more pain or withstand more of a beating? Of course, right? That takes time, but it's going to be a process. So, understanding your shoulders need time to repair, important to know. So, on if you did shoulders and then you did chest the next day, it's going to be rather difficult to get a good bench in. Eventually, your body learns what it needs to do. So then that's when it's going to say, "Hey, this guy is crazy," or this person is crazy. He wants to do shoulders and then chest, and he's expecting to bench press to 315 pounds. We're gonna die. Well, guess what? You're not gonna die. Your body's gonna actually cater to your desire. So if you want to do shoulder day and then chest day and lift a good amount of weight on chest day, your body's going to actually give you the muscle, give you the energy you need to do that. That's what the body does. It abides by what you say. So if you are working out and you do things in the same order and you never change it, guess what happens to the body? It becomes lackadaisical, it becomes complacent, and it gives you just enough rather than more. Because what we want is more. Theoretically, you want more money. Theoretically, you want more fame. Theoretically, you want more happiness. And if the body can find a way to cheat and not give more, because the body is lazy or the mind is naturally lazy, it wants you to stay at a calm state where your heart is not trying to jump out of his chest. Guess what? You can train that out of your mind, where your mind is like, okay, this guy's crazy. Few examples are C.T. Fletcher, David Goggins. Those people are insane, but not insane in the bad way. Insane in the way of they're going to accomplish whatever they say, not what their mind is telling them. Because the mind is going to say, hey, buddy, you know what? You've been working real hard. Hey, buddy, it's raining outside. You shouldn't go out there. It's a mess. Well, guess what? They are going to do it anyway. And that's important to understand. Arm day, another favorite, right? So people would always say, what is your favorite day? And then you think about it for a second. And before you can say it, they go, but why arms? And arms are a fun muscle group to do, right? Bicep curls, you got your tricep pull downs, extensions, etc. It's because when you work out your arms, you're not necessarily getting a huge cardio pump. And you do get some. You do. If you control your breathing, your heart will speed up a little bit, but not to the point of when you are doing lunges or if you're doing squats, right? That's a little bit more strenuous than a simple curl or a tricep pull down. Now you are building your muscle, of course, and it's a very easy muscle to build, right? Your biceps, your triceps are going to be easy muscles to build. Now, some people do have trouble with the tricep muscles, and that's just something you just have to work on with experience, and it does take time. I've had people come up to me in the gym and they said, wait, like, how do you get this muscle in your tricep, et cetera, et cetera? Because there's, I believe, three muscles that you need to work out. And I have several workouts to work out the different types of muscles in my triceps or the different areas. So for me, triceps are very easy. For some people, people have a very difficult time with triceps. Now we get into the different types of curls. For me, I enjoy starting out my workouts with curls, but if I'm looking in the mirror, because I use aesthetics, is okay, are my triceps and biceps proportionate, right? You don't want to have a huge bicep and these little baby triceps, right? So you want to make sure things stay proportionate. Otherwise, you just look weird. And we don't want to look weird. And then you have dips. I don't do dips, but it's an option. I used to do dips in college, but now I don't need to do dips. Okay. Now we have a fan favorite, or maybe not, some crutches, right? So you could do some crunches, and whether they be weighted, decline, doesn't matter. You want to do some planks, go for it. You want to make your planks a little bit more difficult, add push-ups, go to side planks, go for it. Side to side, whether it be side to side crunches, Russian twists, leg raises, etc. There's so many workouts that you can do for your core. And when I was reading all the different types of ab exercises, I was like, holy moly, this is too many to put in the workshop. So definitely, if you don't like any of these types of workouts for your core, make sure to head over to Google or Wikipedia, just type in, ab workout, and guess what? You're going to get a bunch of ideas. So for this, is important too because when you build your core, you're kind of solidifying everything, right? It's going to help with your posture, with your stability. So if you are going to be doing like a leg press, or if you're going to be doing like a squat or a bench, having especially curls and triceps, is having a strong core is going to help mitigate any injuries, number one. And number two is going to help give you a nice foundation for you to get some heavy weight up, right? And if you are someone who's not looking for the weight, but looking more to be toned or have a flat belly, still, this is going to be huge, right? Now, this is not going to like burn crazy calories unless you're doing like Russian twists, you're doing like 100 at a time, or you're planking between sets. I mean, at that point, now you're really pushing yourself. Your heart rate's going to be elevating. And if you need to elevate your heart rate to get a nice cardiovascular rush, this is the way to do it. But then we go into cardio, and we have many different types of cardio workouts, right? We can go on the treadmill, swim, jump rope, etc. For me, I like to do steady state incline, was where you're on the treadmill and you put it on max incline. But you don't go fast. You go maybe 2.5, 3, maybe the max you go is like 4.5. And you'll walk, right? It's like you're walking up a hill, climbing a mountain, almost. So, very strong, powerful cardio. Stairmaster is really good if you're trying to just shed fat, shed anything you don't want on your body. Stairmaster, so good. And it's also a nice workout for your calves and your thighs and your gluteus maximus, right? And also on leg days, I didn't put it, but of course, you're working out your calves too. Elliptical, if you have bad joints, like bad knees or something, that could be for you. I'm not a fan of it. Swimming, I'm a huge fan of swimming. You get a total body workout and you get a nice cardio pull. So your heart should be pumping like crazy at that point. And the more you swim, the stronger you get. So highly recommend swimming if you're trying to lose weight or tone your whole body. Next, we have the jump rope. Now, the jump rope is something I use in between sets because I don't have the luxury of time to separate my cardio. And what I do is in between my sets, I'll pick up my jump rope instead of waiting for my next set. So typically a rest period would be 30 seconds, maybe 45. There's some people who do 90 seconds, just depending on the type of workout you're doing, the type of lift you're doing. For me, I will jump rope in between the set. So if I'm doing bicep curls, right? So I'm doing some bicep curls, put the weight down, pick the jump rope up, and I'm jumping, right? So let's say I'm jump roping for 45 seconds. As soon as 45 seconds is up, jump rope down, bicep curls started. And I'm doing that for 3 sets. And then after, I have some more biceps, and then I have some triceps, and I'm still jumping rope in between the sets. My heart does not get a break to say, "Hey, buddy, take it easy. I'm about to jump out of your chest." So understanding you can do cardio in between your sets. Shoulders, I like to do mountain climbers. Why mountain climbers on shoulder day? Is because when you're on that floor and you're doing mountain climbers after you did some Arnold presses or some shoulder presses, your arms are on fire. All right, whether it be the lactic acid buildup or just the soreness or the fatigueness that are happening in your shoulders, and now you're putting weight on it, constant weight. Ooh, killer! But you do get some great looking shoulders. Hit workout, something I like to do at home if I'm just in the mood to say, okay, before I go to bed, I want to get a quick workout. It's going to be a hit workout. And cycling is something I do typically on chest day. So if I wanted to get a little bit more cardio after chest day, I will head over to cycling. If I am looking for more cardio on leg day, I might do cycling also because maybe I don't want to do Stairmaster. Maybe I'm tired of it. Maybe I don't want to do steady state incline, etc. Right? More options. Give yourself options and then pick the ones you like. Because if you don't like elliptical, don't do elliptical. I don't do elliptical. So pick what you like. So, of course, you want to get into workouts and you want to figure out, okay, where do I begin? Just head over to reverendconcepts.com. You can book a free consultation. We can talk about it. We can talk about where your body type is. We can talk about your goals. We can say, all right, this is what needs to be done. And if you have any questions, of course, email me, Michael at reverendconcepts.com. So that was our workshop today. Quick and easy. And what I want you to get away from this is that your workouts can be anything you want it to be, right? And of course, you can do your CrossFit, which is basically going to be your circuits and you're going to be operating at a fast pace. You can do that, right? Whatever floats your boat. You could be doing a certain bodybuilder's workout, whether it be like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type of workout, it could be a Dwayne Johnson type of workout, but you pick what you want. And then you also pick what type of results you want. Because if the workout you're doing is not going to give you the results you want, think about it, right? Really think about it. Because if you're looking for a certain result and you're doing things that don't get you that result, you just have to come to the conclusion saying, hey, I need to do something different. Because you're not going to be in the gym long term if you're not doing things you don't love. So find workouts you love, find things you like to do, and then do that. Because if you're just going to go to the gym and suffer in the sense of doing things you don't like, then guess what? You're not going to be going to the gym very long. Now, if you like doing yoga, go to the gym. If you like doing Zumba, do Zumba at the gym. If you like just going for a swim, go swimming at the gym. Like, figure out what you like. And that's where people struggle. One of the things I ask all new clients who are trying to get into shape, tell me what type of workouts you don't like. How many times do you hear that from a trainer? They usually ask, okay, do you have any injuries? That's the next question. Do you have any injuries? But do you have any injuries? Is there anything you can't do? And it is powerful to overcome something you don't enjoy, right? So if you don't enjoy jump lunges or squats and you overcome that fear or that angst, you become stronger. But in the initial phases of you starting to work out after months, maybe years of you being inactive in the gym or in the whole fitness realm, guess what? You have to make small steps. Call them baby steps if you want. We're not trying to scare you away when you go into the gym. We're trying to keep you there, saying, hey, it doesn't have to be that bad. And that's where people struggle. They think it's so bad, so terrible, and they want to give up before they even try. So the retention rate for people going to the gym is going to be very low. And the way we fix that is by making sure that the workout you're doing or that they are doing is going to be enjoyable to them. So if you have any questions, email me at coachinginsession@gmail.com. If you want to work with me or talk about any types of workouts, of course, Michael at reverendconcepts.com or head over to reverendconcepts.com. I will see you on Friday for a little bit of news because on Friday we're going to be talking about what's going on in the world. And there's actually quite a bit